Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, Roberta. Sorry I'm a little late. Hey, Ryan, you want to close your door? Thank you. Oh, my dryer just turned off. That's good. Nice. Peace. I was doing a load of laundry. I'm working on a hat. I'll tell you why in a second. I just got out of the shower. Excuse the wet hair. I had no time to let it dry. I'm a little scattered today. All right, let's see here. I'll try not to. I just want to check something really quick. How are you today, Roberta? All right, he's still there. What's new? Are you working on anything? I'm going to be taking these on and off. This lighting, I don't know if this lighting is too much or what, but we're gonna see, right? We'll wait for a couple of people to come on in. If that happens, you never know. YouTube, very fickle, you know. Okay, here, let's see. Got the back post, front post. This hat is back post and front post. Okay. Barbara, hi. Hi, you're in Kentucky, one of my favorite states. But I think I already told you that. I've told many people that. What are you barking at? What are you barking at? Chester's over here barking. Chester is styling. He got a hoodie. When he comes over here, I'll bring him up and see. You want to come over here, Chester? I did some rearranging of the Yarniverse here. I didn't get rid of. I packed away some finished objects. David, hello. David, I'll tell you a funny story. Wait. Oh, here's Chester. Come on, Chester. Are you still there, David? Um, Chester with this little hoodie. His little hoodie. Apparently it's a Harry Potter hoodie. I'm not. I don't. I don't even know anything about Harry Potter, but that's what the label said. But that was the only one that was in his size, and it had a little scarfy here. Little scarf, little scarf, little scarf, a little scarf. Okay. Oh, the turkey. That turkey, I love it. It's like it's double sided. I did this turkey from a tutorial that was in Spanish, and I'm not excellent with understanding Spanish, but I understood enough to make it. Um, I don't know, David. Okay, David, so you're still here. Um, my brother texts me. He says, I guess one time we were talking about your marathons, your live marathons. And then my brother texts me. He's like, "Hey, Dana." He goes, "Your friend David, he runs marathons?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "That's cool." I said, "Yeah, I guess." And I guess he was referring to running marathons, like running, because he watches that on YouTube. He watches marathon channels, like actual running marathons. And so I'm like, oh no, 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 because I go, yeah. He says he runs marathons and he crochets. I said, yeah. So it was a miscommunication. I was saying no, a marathon, like he's on YouTube for long, many hours. I'm back. Just had to take my bread out of the oven. Ooh, put a chicken casserole. Oh, nice bread out of the oven. If only I could get to smell that. I love the smell of baked bread, fresh baked bread. And BJ, hello VJ, BJ. I am so sorry. I missed your live this week. I missed many a live this week. I was not on my computer or on my phone for many hours during the day this week and last week. I was just like trying to, do some domestic duties around here. And I don't know, people clean for spring cleaning. I like to do it in the fall too. Um, just try to get rid of some things. I didn't do much um, as far as getting rid of stuff. I could do a little more. Um, so we'll see. I'm not done yet. I only run if a meal or the bathroom is finished. There are some people who do runs with knitting work in their hands. Fun runs with knitting work in their hands. Yeah. I don't run either, but yesterday I had to run. I ran yesterday for mm, I would say maybe a block, one city block. I ran one city block, and it was kind of cold, so I thought I was going to have a problem, you know, huffing and puffing that cold air. But I was running after uh, Chester. I was actually because my husband was he left the dog park with Chester, and he went towards the car, and I didn't want him to get to the car and put Chester in his carrier because I wanted to wipe Chester down. So I was trying to catch up with him so that he doesn't put Chester in the car. Little did I know he wasn't planning to, but I still was just like, I hope knitting while running is less scary than running with scissors. Yeah. Um, so I was trying to chase him and catch him before he puts Chester in his carrier because Chester gets a little muddy at the park. Not muddy, but I don't know. I like I like a clean dog. You know I like a clean dog. So, but I didn't leave the dog park at the same time my husband did because I got stuck talking to this one young lady. I'm talking to her and talking, and I'm thinking, she's 12, little girl. And all of a sudden, she grabs her white claw and she starts drinking it. And I'm like, I was so confused. I was like, why is this little girl drinking white claw? I was confused, and she could tell on my face. She goes, I'm 22 years old. And I said, "Oh, you are?" I was thinking she was 12 years old. She looked so young. And she was just talking about her dog, and I thought I was talking to a little girl, but anyway, I was talking to her for a while. And you know my husband was trying to get my attention. He's like, time to go. Jester was getting a little cold. You want up or down? Make up your mind. Up or down? Up or down? You can't make up your mind. Chester's going to be 9 months. Wait, yeah, 9 months soon. In a few days it'll be 9 months. That's the equivalent of a 9-year-old. Mm-hmm. So we have to make sure that we uh, understand his behavior. He's like a 9-year-old boy. The dog we had when we were kids would run off when she got out the door, and we would run after her. As kids, we didn't realize it was a game to her. I know. I don't like playing that game, David. I Chester runs away from me in the house. I try to get him while he's I don't know, to like clean him if I see that he got some, you know, mess on him. I don't know. For some reasons, I try to catch him and he runs from me, and I hate that game. I hate it. I don't like the game. I don't like the game. No, I don't. Are you gonna help me make this hat for your brother? Hmm? You're gonna help me make this hat? My son texted me yesterday and he said, "Can you send a hat here because it's getting cold?" He's in PA, so I know that meant, he wants me to make him a hat. And so I text him later on. No, 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 no. Later on, I said, "Do you have access?" Auntie Jana, your godmother, your YouTube godmother says hi. Um, I asked him if he has access to a tape measure so he could send me the measurement of his head. And so he called. I'm working out, so that's why I'm quiet. Oh, you go, girl. You work out. I wish I could say the same. You know what though? I did go on the bike. It's not an actual bike. It's just pedals on the ground. So you sit in a regular chair and then you use the pedals. And if you're savvy, you could put it on the table and do your hands with it. But I was doing that yesterday. So what was I saying? Um, Chester, excuse me. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so he calls me and he says, "No, I don't have access to a tape measure, but I can get one. And by the way, can you make 5 of my friends hats as well?" Hats are not my specialty. Most adult men can work with a hat that measures 20 to 21 inches. I'll have to add a couple inches because my son has quite a he's got a big head. Uh, and he's just a big boy in general. Um, and he said that the hat that I made him was tight on him. So I can't remember what hat that is, but I'll have to make this one a little. So the tutorial I'm looking at, she's using a 5 millimeter. I'm using a 5.5, and my tension is a little loose anyway. So hopefully this will be a better hat, and it's a stretchy kind of pattern. Um, So I'm like, I don't think I could make 5 hats. I'm not a hat person. My specialty is baskets, and even 5 baskets would be a lot to ask because, they do a toll on your hands, those baskets. So I can sell your son and his friends some hats real quick. Yeah, well, he, I, I'd love to sell them too. I, I have a I have a little history with selling hats. Uh, I have not a history, not me selling hats, but it's kind of a sore subject in my memory. It's a long story, so I just don't. Ugh. And it involves my grandmother and some of my old coworkers, and it turned into a bit of a drama, and I wasn't too happy about it. My dog does that now, but if I go out to the Rhino and say, "Want to go out for a ride?" Rhino, what's the Rhino? Like he runs over, jumps in, jumps up on the seat and climbs over into his seat and waits to be buckled in. He's so cute. No, I'm sorry. Oh gosh. All right. Yeah, my that would be Chester. Um, our garage is Jeanette is here. Hi, Jeanette. I was just telling a couple of the people I've been missing people on YouTube. I've been absent. I've been MIA, been trying to do some stuff in my house. My computer has been off. In fact, I thought it was I thought it was broken. Today I went to turn it on. No, it's not broken. It's just that it hadn't been on since last night. So usually I turn it on first thing in the morning, but it was off all day. I've just been like doing some cleaning around, trying to do some decluttering a little bit at a time. I rearranged my Yarniverse behind me, if you can tell. Oh my gosh, Chester, what do you need from me? Oh, you know, I know that's exactly what the other person says. I didn't really wait. What happened? I know. I actually had you on the other day when I was getting ready, and I heard you were talking about selling things, and you rather just give them away. I remember I did go on YouTube a little bit at a time. It's just that some weeks I'm on YouTube the whole week, and I get to communicate with a lot of people, and I like that. But this week wasn't one of those weeks. I made blankets, throws, shawls, and ponchos, and different types of sweaters. No hats. Oh, you make no hats or mittens. Ah, I would never attempt to make a mitten. I started a fingerless glove pattern. No, I was like, this is not for me. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me, right, Chester? I can't even make Chester a sweater. I'm not good with wearables. Okay, Chester, come on. Are you gonna let me make this hat or what? What's going on with you? Hmm? Can I make the hat? Is that okay with you? Hmm? I gotta work on the hat. Please. Please. Do you want to? Maybe he wants a treat. A treatsy weetsies? You want a treatsy weetsies? Yeah, maybe I'll give you a treatsy weetsies. I've seen mitten and glove patterns. Oh, that seem doable, but I haven't done them yet. David, you've been crocheting longer than me, so maybe in the future I'll add those to my list of things that I make. You never know. Oh, Cammy, I know. My computer's been really slow lately, like annoyingly slow, and I don't have patience for that. I've done lots of dog sweaters. I've been encouraging my own viewers to make dog sweaters and donate them to. Oh, yeah, that's one of my many packages I need to send off. Some dog sweaters. Oh my gosh. Yeah, mm, I'm not, that's not my forte. Not yet. Do you wanna do you want a treatsy weetsy? Yeah? Let's go get a treatsy. I'll be right back. Let me give him a treatsy weetsy. You want a treatsy weetsy? So you could leave mama alone? Treatsy weetsy, come on. Let's go get treatsy weetsy. Treatsy weetsy for the Chester. Yay! Come on. Treatsy weetsy. Treatsy weetsy. Want chicken? Want chicken? Okay. There we go. Good boy, Chester. Oh, yeah. You like it, huh? Leave me alone now. What do you need? Hey, Jane. Oh, Jane, is that be yourself with Jane or another Jane? Did you change your name? Don't do it. Don't run. Go and shut the door. Okay. Yeah, I got him this bag of treats from Costco. It's oh Jane, you're just plain Jane. You're just Jane. No more be yourself with Jane, huh? Um, I got him this bag of treats from Costco. They're shaped like chicken bones. Like if you ate a chicken leg and then the bone that was left behind, they're shaped like that. And they were the cutest thing, but they're actual, they're edible. They're not actual chicken bones. Oh, Barbie clothes. Barbie clothes. I remember the old fashioned the Barbie toilet paper holder. Well, it wasn't an actual Barbie doll. It was a knockoff Barbie. And she would wear this big dress and it would fit over the toilet paper roll. And I've seen one that looks like a Christmas. It's red with a black belt. So it looks like the Santa's waist. But and this one here, can you see? You can't see. Lauren's here. Couldn't pop in sooner. Is head webinar running? Okay, that's okay. Oh, now you changed your name again. Jane versus Payne. Jane versus Payne. Jane versus Payne. And cousin Joe is here. Cousin Joe is here. Now we can start the party for sure. For sure. This actually is a toilet paper cover. Plus a little birthday cake. That's from Donna Wolf, Nastasia. But yeah, I really like my new rearrangement of my Yarniverse. A nice change, you know, because as time goes by and I grab a skein here and I grab a skein there, it gets all kinds of crazy. So it had to be done. So I'm working on a hat and I tried to get some yarn that was kind of close to the colors for Penn State, but no, the colors for Penn State are blue and gray. That's navy blue and gray and white. And this is royal blue. So it's not really gonna, but I don't think my son really cares. I didn't have any navy blue yarn. I have some, but I didn't think it was enough. Cause look how much it was. Look, this is this is all the navy blue yarn that I had. I wasn't sure if that was going to be enough yarn. Plus, it is a yarn that I don't like. I think it's what is this? I think it might be it's Red Heart Soft. And I bought a bunch of this for a project before I realized I don't like Red Heart Soft. So I think I gave some away and but I did use a lot of it until I realized, you know what? I don't like this yarn. I don't. It's flimsy, it's slippery. I don't know. It's just not for me. This yarn right here is the Karen 1 pound. So it's gonna make a nice sturdy hat, kind of warm. Hope it's not too itchy for him, but like I said, he's not really picky when it comes to things like that. So, what is everybody else working on? And guess what? Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to invite, and if anyone wants to come up, you may, and we can work on something. Let's see if this works. I don't know. It may not work. You let me know. Yeah, Cammy. Mm-hmm. David? Yes. Okay. So if anyone wants to come up, feel free and we can hang out and chit chat, crochet and chat. I was doing that last night. It was kind of fun. I miss it. I miss to hang out and just crochet. Cammy, come on in.
Hello.
You're the next contestant on Crochet and Chat. Oh, hold on. Oh, shoot.
Hello.
Hi. Echo. Okay, rid of that echo. What is up? I haven't
Not
showered.
much.
Hmm. No, I'm reading David's comment. He was gonna come up, but he
Oh,
hasn't showered. I know how that is. Sometimes I'm like, I can't come up on anyone live. I look like dog do. I know. So, Cammy, what are you working on? Washcloths?
nope.
Nope.
My granny square.
Ah, the granny square. Wow. Let me make you big, Cammy. Let me make you big. How do I make you? There you go. Whoa. I like it. Let me see. Wow. That I have one just like that. It's not as big, but I think I put it away for a while.
This is only 62 rows.
Only that's a
Yeah,
lot. 62.
but I'm using a 6.5, so it makes it more drapey.
Okay. And is it different kinds of yarn? Just stash
Yeah,
buster? That's the
yeah.
best kind. That's the best. Say hi to your cousin
And I'm
Candace.
using the app that VJ talked about in her live stream last week. That crochet.land.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, I love it.
What does it do? Tell me more. Crochet.land?
Yep. So it you obviously I started this in June months ago, so obviously I got more hours on it on this project, but I've got 62 rows,
Oh, so it
and then you
keeps track of your
counts it, and
work.
then right, and it tells you the suggested price you should sell it for,
Ah, look at
and then
that.
the hours.
Wow. I could see myself getting obsessed with that app.
Yeah, me too.
And VJ says she's glad you like it. And David is in his pajamas a lot. He says, same. I mean, well, I actually bought some cool yoga pants. So, I mean, they're really nice, high end yoga pants. I bought 4 pairs. So I'm in my PJs, but not. They're kind of like fancy. And yeah, it's the best uniform. PJs, home clothes. I haven't worn a pair of jeans in almost, it's going to be almost 2 years now. The higher price is wholesale, the lower price is retail. Okay. Wouldn't it be the other way around, BJ? Oh, Jane! Jane, I'm sorry. Were you
Hello.
there a long time?
Hi, Jane.
David,
Hello. How are you?
David, these are better than Lululemon, I think. I don't even know about Lululemon, what that is, but I know it's high end clothing. These are better. They're actually yoga and beyond or something like that, or beyond yoga. That's the brand it is, and they feel like I'm talking about my yoga pants. They feel like butter. They're so soft. Inherited Stitches is here. Hello. Are you done with your bone? You didn't finish your little. What are you working on, Jane?
Just cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. I'm trying to get a puppy. So I'm trying to puppyfy the house. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's it's like when you get a puppy, I'm not sure if it's worse than get a kid.
Yes. Yes.
You gotta everything. Well, my service dog that is retired had a stroke last week. She's with us, but I need what they call a gap, a bridge dog. So one dog goes, you have the other one. And this dog that I found is a puppy. She is a Carolina dog. Um, is the American Dingo. So I'm wondering if I really will or will not, because it has a little bit of it's just three generation out of the wild.
Oh gosh.
So would it be equivalent to have a wolf dog? So you're walking
Yeah.
with a vast service dog, sees something, and there goes, woohoo, there goes Jane.
Well, let me answer VJ. VJ, I was asking you in your comment over here. You said the lower price is retail, the higher price is wholesale. My question was, do you mean the other way around? Because isn't the higher price usually the retail and the lower price is wholesale? That was my question. Sorry, Jane. I didn't want to.
No problem.
I didn't want to leave her hanging.
She is recovering well. She's finally walking. She doesn't look like a drunk person, and she doesn't fall like a sack of potatoes. But we talked yesterday at the vet. No, you put the dog up, she falls. A stroke on the dog is different from a stroke on us. Stroke on us is due to a blood clot. For them, is a vestibular disturbance. So the eyes go like, and they cannot stand up, and it's a fiasco. Because she is 15, she cannot do the MRI because I don't have the strength. And second, she's too old to have anesthesia. She wouldn't survive just the anesthesia. So she could have a brain tumor, but the what we did, what we came to the agreement, the vet and I, if she has another episode, or if she start walking in circles, or something goes wrong, then I will say goodbye, because I know in my heart I did everything I possibly could for that dog.
Okay, Barbara. Sorry.
But she's doing okay. She's walking. She's eating. She lost 4 pounds, 4.5 pounds with this whole thing in a week.
What kind of dog is she?
She's a Sholly. A Sholly is 3/4 Sheltie, 1/4 German Shepherd. They discontinued the Sholly. You know, like the Golden Doodle, the Labradoodle, the Woodles. They discontinued the Sholly just because when you think of a Golden Doodle, you have the image of a Golden Doodle. With the Sholly, they couldn't standardize the look. So my dog looked like a Sheltie, but with the colors of a German Shepherd. That's what they were looking for. But her brothers and sister have a body of a German Shepherd and the look of a Sheltie, so they couldn't standardize the look, so they discontinued.
I see. That's what I thought, VJ. Somebody has their YouTube on. Is it Jane or Cammy?
If I have what?
Your YouTube on?
No, I don't.
But do you have?
No, I don't.
Now it's gone. It's gone.
Okay. Might be where my computer is. Vibrate with the voice. The only thing that I think, but
yeah, I hear an echo.
It's weird.
Well,
I'm not sure why.
Well,
weird, because I got nothing there.
Really? Does everybody hear that echo?
Is you have an echo? Everything. Is it from you, Cameron?
No.
Yeah, because I just have I just have this. I even closed the tab because I can't, just in case,
Yeah.
Is it better now? I mean,
And it's
if
not
I lift my computer,
100% of the time. See, it's not there.
could it be my computer?
I don't know.
Sorry. But I just came to say a quick hello to let you know that, yes, I closed Be Yourself with Jane. And
Okay.
now I'm just going to work on Jane versus Spain.
Jane versus Pain. Yeah, I feel like
Uh,
that's my story too.
Well, actually, it was my doctor that helped me choose that because I got to his office. I had a flare from RA flare, a fibro flare. I drove 30 miles, so my hip was killing me. I
Mm.
had a migraine, so he said you got to change your YouTube name. I said to what? It's like Jay versus Spain. I said sounds like a video game, and then he has that deep voice, and he go in the world of pain. Ta 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 ta. Like how they do present,
I'm
and then
so
said, and he goes like tonight at channel whatever, Jane versus Spain. So I created this. I wanted to separate it, Jane versus Spain, and Be Yourself with Jane for just leave Be Yourself with Jane for food, craft, and stuff.
mm-hmm.
But as you know, one channel is already insane. Two channels is too much.
How
And
fast
I
can you
had,
do it?
well, it wasn't really bad, but I just, when I'm not sure if it's a Latina thing. Latinos are very sentimental and very, not that we hold a grudge, but everything reminds either something good or something bad. And I had several bad experience and being attacked on Be Yourself with Jane that I lost the confidence to make a video and post it. So I said, I'm going to open a new channel. And this channel is going okay. It's small,
Start
less
fresh.
than 100 people. I'm happy. I never meant to be a job. So I just said, I'm going to do my thing. I wanted to talk about awareness. So far, we just talk a lot about migraine. I had a doctor in my channel a couple weeks ago. Now I'm going to have a dentist talking about dental neuralgia. And when we have chronic pain, why you should take care of your teeth. And also, I have a nutritionist that specializes in fibromyalgia diet. A diet for fibromyalgia. So
Yeah.
you don't have as much flare. I have a primary doctor. They're going to come over and talk about how to choose your primary doctor, what you expect, and how to create a doctor relation, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
that doctors are people too.
I had a flare, quite a flare up this past weekend. That's probably why I wasn't on YouTube a lot. I was just, when it gets really bad, it kind of gets you down, gets your spirits down, because you feel like broken. You're just, but I'm I'm I made up for lost time. I had a good day on Tuesday, and I had
So
to
you
make.
have fibromyalgia.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they changed the name to fibromyalgia. I cannot pronounce the stupid name. Is this big? Oh,
Oh,
here's
I
a
didn't
screen.
know that.
Fibromyalgia went to something this big. Encephalo blah 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 blah, blah
Oh my God.
with chronic fatigue is all combined. And they find out that fibromyalgia is not just neurological, rheumatological, but it's also what they found out now is that possibly is an autoimmune problem.
Mm,
So I think they changed the name to fibromyalgia, from fibromyalgia to whatever it is nowadays. I can pronounce, because about 10, 15 years ago or 20 years ago, you had something, nobody knew what you had some doctors didn't want to do do the digging. So they said,
Yeah.
you have fibromyalgia. So the term fibromyalgia was a catch. Whatever, you don't know what she has. She has fibromyalgia. So now that there is a blood test that shows that you have fibromyalgia,
Really?
um,
You
they
can
and
actually
they understand better,
you
and
can
they
actually
understand
prove
why
it
people
because
with
a lot of people they hear, oh, you have fibromyalgia. You're just probably lazy and a crybaby. That's what
yeah.
they think. And that's not the case.
And
We,
first they thought was a psychological problem.
yeah,
Then they thought it was a neurological problem. Then they thought was a rheumatological problem. Well, it kind of fall in there for autoimmune. So makes more
yeah.
sense. And the reason that you're tired all the time, there is a doctor on YouTube, and this video is very old, but I really like because the way that he explained about fibromyalgia and how why
Hmm.
you're fatigued and stuff is because I do not know the name of the part. But that part of the brain, when something happened, either you run or you freeze, when it releases all the what is it called, adrenaline, is
Yeah.
always on. It's always on. That's why people with fibromyalgia is tired. And then there is a whole bunch of things that you should do to minimize flares. What I don't do.
That takes discipline though, and I don't have
It
discipline.
does. You gotta take all the wheat, the sugar,
You
the
can't
fun.
eat you can't eat nothing.
Yes.
You know.
But then you don't have you might have one flare a year or so. But it's kind of weird because because of RA and because the chemo is not working, they're gonna put me in the anti-inflammatory diet, and I'm like, and then I said, what is in this diet? No milk, no flour, no
So
sugar.
you're just gonna drink water and eat carrots all day. Yeah.
And then my friend that does paleo, she said, "You're just being stubborn." And I said, "Why? You don't like red meat, but because they said you cannot have red meat, now you want to eat the red meat.
I
It's
can't
just
do
because
without
it's
I can't do without red meat. I will take the pain. I need my hamburger. I need my steak. I'll have a pain. That's okay.
well, red meat causes a lot of inflammation. Uh,
But you
so
you
I don't like the flavor of beef. I like I can handle ground beef on spaghetti or something, but for me to eat a steak, I will have tears. And if the thing is you bleeding and mooing, I will be like this,
oh
you
yeah,
know.
I can't eat like how Mommy Dearest tried to feed her daughter that steak. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Mommy Dearest, she wanted to feed her daughter like raw meat because she said you lose all the vitamins by cooking the meat. And the
Mm.
little girl would not eat the meat, and the mom didn't let her eat anything until she ate that meat. The meat was there for like a day and a half, and she had this, and I think in the end, the daughter won. And,
Ugh.
she
I
was a
I
little
am a
sister.
chicken kind of person. I love chicken. I can eat chicken breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But also on the anti-inflammatory diet, you don't have MSG. You cannot have any nitrate. You cannot have any of the
No
thing that
peas.
I don't eat cheese. So that's what my friend said. You're already more than halfway there. It's
Yeah.
just because they said you can't. I don't eat a lot of candies. I don't like chocolate. I like caramel though. I don't drink milk. I don't eat bread. I make a tapioca bread
Uh huh.
with tapioca flour, and I'm like, "Meh." So it's just the minute they say you can't, you gotta have to stop doing that. Then
Yeah.
you go, the world. So I'm gonna try. I have been trying to lose weight because medication make you gain so much weight is ridiculous,
It does.
and the inflammation is stored gets stored in your fat because they say I'm gonna be comfortable here because she's not gonna lose so soon. That's what I think. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you know what happened. Um, Unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm not strong enough to be in that channel that I used to have, that is almost 1,000 subscribers, and be comfortable. I don't feel comfortable anymore. And to me, if I don't feel comfortable, if I cannot be myself,
Yeah.
I don't want to be anybody else. I don't want to
Good,
be
good
fake.
for you. I mean, a lot of people will just keep on going, even though they don't really want to do it. Good for you. There's no YouTube police. Just remember that.
No.
You
And I talked to my doctors. I said, "Can I re record everything?" And they said, "Sure."
hmm
And the re record, the Botox was much better. Um, the doctor's going to come over, and it's just gonna be fun. This year has been very hard. I had my dog had beginning of liver failure, then she went blind, now she had a stroke. I had multiple flares. Trying to control the migraine, I'm trying to control the RA. Everything is controlling me, and some days it's hard to get out of the bed. But I'm gonna start trying to do the daily vlog, a short vlog to people, to know the people that cares, right? To know how I'm doing.
Yeah.
How am I fighting pain today? Yesterday I did a video how I put my turbans. I call it to heal, but how do I put the turbans on, and why do I use the turban to cope with migraine? Feels like a
Yeah.
gentle. And I just want to be myself. And the whole reason that I opened the channel in the beginning was to make friends. It was
Yeah.
never to be monetized. I have
Yeah.
no intention to steal anybody's subscribers. if
I don't think so.
anybody,
Why do people think that you can steal subscribers? Because there's no limit. It doesn't cost you to subscribe. You know.
and if tomorrow my friend, she had 16 subscribers, and we were talking, we were laughing, she asked me for recipes, I gave it to her. Then one day she woke up, she had 5 million subscribers. Am I jealous of her? No. I'm very happy that
I
she got
mean,
there.
yeah.
I'm very happy that she paid off her house, remodeled her house, built another house, remodel her house, and things. And YouTube was very good for her. And all she did is she opened a channel to cook everyday meals because she was fighting depression so hard
Yeah.
that all she did was to sit down in bed and cry. So her son said, "Mom, let's do something fun. Let's open a YouTube channel." And that changed her life and helped her. That was my intention, to maybe, um because I have multiple illnesses, if I kick the bucket tomorrow, to have a little bit of me that somebody might find that it's useful, or that somebody maybe say, "Hey, I knew that freak. I liked her. I miss her." Something like that. Was never about money, never about to be famous, never, nothing like that. I know I'm not pretty, I'm not rich, I'm not talented like a whole bunch of people. I just want to share the little bit I know.
Don't say things like that. Think say positive stuff.
No,
You know.
that is kind of funny because I talked to my doctor. I'm very realistic. I'm not
My
the
husband,
positive.
my husband and I had this conversation yesterday. So, Jane, this is what happened. In the mail,
I got the thing. Oh, look at the Latina. Do the Latina thing. Jane?
we got a big in the mail. We got a big brown envelope addressed to both of us, right? And in the corner, the address was clearly from lawyers, right? And I go, "What is this?" He goes, we're probably being sued. I go, why do you have to think that way? Can't you? Maybe we're getting some money from somebody. Why do he goes, I'm just being realistic. It's reality. You know? Like, no, I said, we're not being sued. I don't think that way. And he opened the envelope. We're not being sued. Okay. But yeah, I asked him, what's the hardest tea to drink? Reality. I can't
True.
remember. I can't remember where I heard that from. Hi, Nisi and Joanne. Did I
Right,
say hi to
see,
you? Hi, Joanne. But
The thing for me, what people don't understand when I say realistic, because in my mind I have percentage. You know, when you talk to me, you can say maybe it will happen. To me, you have to say there's 50% a chance that will happen. You know what I'm saying? So
mhm,
to me, when I say I'm not pretty, I'm not saying I'm butt ugly. I'm just not that kind of person that when walk by, everybody gonna go, woo, mama, hubba hubba. I'm just a regular person. When I say I'm not smart, I am not a brain surgeon. I'm just a regular person. I'm
not
not
a not a
dumb.
rocket scientist.
Yes, if it, and my I have friends that are, and it was that was the funny thing. I lived in Wyoming. I lived in my friend. She had a missile silo, and they worked. They her husband was a rocket scientist, so they did the engine for the rocket. So
Okay.
they did the trials, and I was there, and then I remember it's close to Christmas, and somebody gave her cookies or something, and it's just kind of funny to me because smart people, super smart people, sometimes they are so hilarious in their own way. There it
Yeah.
is, the people that looks like Sheldon Cooper
Uh-huh.
from the thing. She goes, imposition gifts, and I said, what is imposition gift? This. Now I gotta do something to return the favor.
Oh,
I need your help.
I
So
never
we sat down
thought
there,
about that. Oh,
but
you couldn't
that's
just
how in her mind how it was. So
yeah.
I sat down there and I was baking little ornaments because I used to love to make ornaments, and I was making ornaments, and then comes all those chemists, blah blah blah. I don't even know. A bunch of smart people in the room, and they were so cold because it was in the middle of the snowstorm, and they're like this with the fingers on the um, fireplace to warm up, and they go like, oh, my butt is so cold. I said, well, just turn around then. Why are you putting your hands? And they were looking at each other like, how come we didn't calculate that?
Oh,
It was so
yeah.
funny, but they never made me feel bad or anything, even though my IQ there was on the floor compared to them. And they were so kind and always explain when they talk to me that glare. It's like, I have no idea what you just said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Explain how the engine work, how the fuels work. But they had the patience to go backtrack, explain every single thing. And then I was like, how the heck you guys have so much patience to explain everything? It takes forever to tell me what you guys doing, you know?
Yeah.
And they didn't mind, and they really didn't mind. Um, so I've been around beautiful, gorgeous people like Miss USA 2004. I
Oh,
have been, and she's gorgeous. I've been around the smart people, rocket science, and I know my place on the
the
my placing
scale.
line. Let's say like that. So I am not up there ahead, super smart, super pretty, super something. I'm just a regular Jane. I'm a plain Jane. But
Thing.
also, I feel like the smart people and the beautiful people, they taught me so much,
Mhm.
for the reason that the super smart people could never think of a little simple thing. Instead of putting like the hands like this, turn the butt to warm up because they were with the butt in the air.
Yeah.
So they never made me feel bad. So what these beautiful, physically beautiful, smart people taught me is everybody has the value. Everybody is important.
Yes,
So
definitely.
it's okay if you're not super pretty. You have other talent. It's okay if you're not too smart because you think of things that I don't think. I don't think
Mhm.
this way. And you make sense. So for me, everything's so.
Well, don't you think there's like book smart and street smart? You know,
eh, well,
I
it's good. I've been in the
I
hood
have a
too.
relative who is
It's
adopted,
good.
and she is as dumb as a box of rocks when it comes to life situations. Household things and how to take care of you know, run your household. It takes you you washing dishes, cooking laundry, washing your
Simple
car,
things like,
things.
hello, Jane. I got a whole chicken. This is not a lot. What do I put on? And I said, and you put this garlic, onions, pepper, blah blah blah, and then the person is putting everything. Do I need the question that after today shocked me because was a very smart person was, do I need to touch the chicken? I said no. You just put all the spices together and tell the chicken to jump and roll,
Mhm.
and then play that because but little things like that cracks me up on the different and this is a person that the resume is 5 pages long,
Yeah.
and I was like, do you need to? But it's things like that. That's why I opened my channel, just to have some fun, to make some friends. Unfortunately backfired and people broke my heart
Oh
to
my
the point
God.
that I was sick, and then I really wanted to give up on everything. And when I say everything, is everything.
I'm glad I'm
So
not one of
my
those people. I'm glad I didn't make you upset
no,
because
no, no, no,
I don't know
you,
the
David,
details about it, but
your gang is awesome.
I know there's some drama in the YouTube streets, and I'm not a part of any drama and I don't want to be, but it's awful. It's horrible. Can
It
anybody
is.
hear me? I just got a text from my aunt that says she can't hear me. And
Maybe because I'm extremely loud.
I
you
can
know,
barely hear you.
I
really?
can hear her, but your volume is low.
Wow.
You need to adjust your microphone.
I don't know how to do it. I
Go
mean
Would
into
it
I
be
your
in your
mic settings. Go into cam mic settings and hit audio, and then your mic should appear.
okay, I thought I did that. My
but could it be the setting in your computer too?
Oh, sound? Do I go to sound?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're
Okay.
gonna see speakers and you see microphone.
Okay. Let's see. Speaker.
Me and camera, we are loud. We need to
Yeah.
stay away from it,
That's
right?
why I always lean back.
Me too.
Really?
And
Microphone. Okay. Stereo. How about
then
now?
you
Is
put
that
to the
better?
max.
Is that better? No.
To me, sounds the same, but
The
you have
same.
a very soft voice.
Oh my gosh. I have to bring out my I have to pretend like I'm mad or something.
No, you have a. I have annoying voice. I'm like, wee. Like I compliment somebody that should read story time at night for us to go to sleep while I listen, and they said, "So do you?" I said, "No, I should be that thing in the morning," because my voice is very loud
Yeah.
and annoying. Would wake up people.
Well, I don't know what it is, but I know last week when I was on with Jeanette, I watched the replay and it was horrible. I couldn't hear myself. So I went on to Amazon and I got a mic, right? Here's the microphone that I got. Okay. But I was testing it and it's not, I need to read into it because it wasn't putting out percentage. It was only giving, I did a microphone test. It was only giving like 40%. And my laptop mic was giving 100%. So I don't know. I
Wow.
don't know.
Well, when you get off your live stream, go in your computer settings and test the microphone and then test the speakers. This way, mine is lowered because
Mhm.
I have one of those voices that if you have migraine, I can crack your skull
Oh,
because I have a very loud voice, and it's not on purpose. It's just the way I talk. Don't rob a bank with me, please. I'm too
oh,
loud. Too loud.
I'll keep that
When
in
I
mind.
whisper, is your normal voice is my whisper.
Oh my gosh. I know somebody like that. She didn't have the ability to whisper. And she would always whisper during conferences or meetings, and like it's not even a whisper, it's like a soft talking, and it was just
When
kind
I
of
whisper, I have pain. It causes
oh,
me pain. Right there. It feels like somebody punched my throat. It's awful. But I can whisper, see? I can do it.
don't do it. Don't. If it causes you pain, don't do
But
it.
my whisper is pretty loud. My whisper just make more the sound. Hi,
Oh,
how's it going? Do you know what? I can whisper too. Can you whisper, Cameron?
Yes, I can.
All right. Now we all have the same sound. She can talk normal and we can whisper.
don't.
I'm Batman. All right. I can do it. Anyway, I just wanted to come up, say hello. Then I'll get out. I'm still trying to puppify this house. I have no idea if I'm
I
gonna
know
make
how
it.
that is. I know how that is.
And
I'm
the minute I think everything's done, everything's away, comes the pup and start chewing. I
he'll
really
find
love dogs.
something.
And it's like that 2 years of your life, there's like, open your mouth, what are you chewing?
Yes.
Open your mouth.
Hmm.
And they go like, they really lock their jaw when you say open their mouth.
Yeah, they
Don't.
do. My husband dropped a pill on the floor a couple weeks ago, and we were going crazy trying to look for this pill because we didn't want the puppy to get it. So
My dog won't touch it. You get a pill put in front of her face, she goes like this.
Well,
well, my Chester will only eat it because he's not supposed to.
Yeah. My dog has a kryptonite. That her kryptonite is cigarette butt. She loves nicotine. I have no idea where she got that from because I don't smoke.
was she a
Never,
smoker in the past life?
never, ever. I do not see it is not appealing to
No,
me.
I'm asking
Somehow.
if she was reincarnated and she was a smoker in her past life.
I do not know, but my neighbor used to be a smoker, that kind that put a cigarette in her mouth and go, and the cigarette's almost burned out, the whole thing with one. And when she blew out, my dog was like, oh, that's the stuff. You know, never
Yeah.
ever smoked, but she loves nicotine. Besides that, she's all good. But y'all, I'm gonna go scrub some floor here, and
It was nice
hopefully I
having
can.
you on, Jane.
Yay! And come and visit me there to see if it's something that you like. If you
I will
don't like it, that's okay. There is
definitely.
another Jane versus Pain, but hers versus it's written up. I met her and talked to her, and she said, "That's okay. I closed my channel because I'm doing something else."
You're in
But
Texas,
she,
right?
I'm in Texas for now.
Okay.
I might go to Nebraska. I'm not sure.
What part of Texas?
I'm I'm the north. I'm the west side of Dallas.
Okay.
Well, it's great seeing you guys.
Okay,
And then
Jane.
you can see in the back it's still a mess. There's a lot of stuff in top in there to be organized.
Well,
That's gonna be the last things to organize because the puppy won't get there. But and if you have mobility issues, you know when you drop the minute you can't bend to pick up things, guess what? Everything falls. So I got where is he? Jane versus pain. That's how I fight my back pain. For the longest time, I didn't want to get one of these suckers. But if you have back pain, or even if you don't, get one of these. This is awesome. You it will if or if you're short, you can reach up high.
I use
And these locks.
a soup ladle sometimes to grab what I need. Like I kind of.
You wouldn't with this because let me see if I can grab. See?
Yeah.
And it really holds. Buy the good one. Don't go the one the Dollar Tree won't hold anything. But a good one can hold I'm not sure 1 pound, and it locks, and then voila. You just put it there.
And the helper.
Who needs the husband? Nobody. Yeah, that's all for today. I'm gonna go back to cleaning, but thank you so much for having me here.
Thanks, Janie, for coming on.
And a kiss to David.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Is David still here? I know my number it kept going down. I'm wondering now, am I is my volume still low? Because I was messing around with some buttons on my computer. So how about
Yes.
what do you think, Cammy? Is it still
It's
low?
still low.
Darn. Let me check some. No. Hold on, let me see. Audio. Test. Hello? Oh, stop. Ugh, I don't know. Okay, test. Yeah, it's very low, isn't it? Whoa. Live. How about now? No. No.
On the bottom of your stream yard, there should be mute, stop camera, cam and settings, cam and
Oh,
mic.
that's what I'm on.
See if there should be a button that says where is it? Mic automatically adjust just mic volume.
Let me
Do you see that?
let me try this one. Yeah, that's what I'm on right now. Oh, Cammy! How about now? Is it better?
Much better. Keep that off
Oh,
and then put it all the way up.
I did. Is it better now?
Yeah, keep it off. Don't ever put it back on because I the first I did it one time and I shut it off and I've never touched it again.
You know what? I didn't even have it on, but it was low. Cammy, thank you. Yes,
You're
it's
welcome.
good. Oh my gosh. Okay. All good now?
Yeah,
Thank you, Cammy. You're so
you're
cool.
welcome.
My gosh. Oh, thank you. And see, that's why you just ask if you're having trouble. Just ask. Somebody will, right, Jane? Somebody will help you. Just say something, and there's helpers everywhere. Look for the helpers. Who said that? Quickly. Does anyone know who said that? Look to the helper.
No.
Whose famous words those are? Look to the helpers. That was Mr. Rogers who says that. That was his phrase. Oh, I'm trying to do a back post, and sometimes back posts are not cooperative. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back post double. See? Oh, if I wasn't on YouTube, I would be swearing right now. This pattern is just front post, double crochet, back post, double crochet.
What are you making?
Front, back. I'm making a hat for my son. Yeah, it's just front and back over and over. It's the most boring pattern. Bless you.
Thank you. My allergies have been messing up all week.
Yeah. The air is kind of changing. It's,
Yeah.
you know.
My allergies don't know whether they want to make me cough or sneeze or blow my nose or do all three. Because I can do all three at the exact same time. Cough, sneeze, and blow my nose.
I'd like to see that.
Come over in the morning when I first wake up, and I'll do all three.
I have some news, but I can't share it on YouTube because it's a secret, but I'm so excited. Anyway, what is Cameron working on today? Nisi, he is working on his show your granny square again. I'll make you big so you can show Nisi. Mm-hmm. Nice.
I'm about to hit row 63.
Wow. That is crazy. Nisi,
I would have been 55 by now, but I had to rip it out. I missed it. If I miss a chain space, I won't take it out. But if I go get around and I notice there's only 2 stitches in the space, I'll rip it all the way out to that point.
Oh my gosh. No, I don't. I leave it there.
Oh, I have OCD real bad.
I do too, but I'm medicated.
I'm not.
So,
I don't have it severe.
Yeah. Maybe I find that my OCD it evolves as I get older. Some obsessions go away and then I get new ones, So my ones that I used to have in my 20s, I can just let them go. But I have new obsessions and compulsions that I have to get right. So it just evolves. But yeah, I can let those mistakes go. I made one blanket. I can't remember which blanket it was. So many mistakes on it. But I'm not gonna, unless I'm selling it, maybe I would rip it out if I was selling it. Nisi says those are pretty colors.
Thank you, Nisi.
So how's the weather up in Michigan?
Give me 1 second and I'll tell you. It's cold. Okay.
It's cold.
I'll tell you the temperature, then I'll show you the coat I wore the last 2 days to work. 44.
44. Yeah. Same. 46 here.
I'll put it on and show you. You're gonna die. You might want to put on some sunglasses. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh my gosh. I could see you coming. My husband would like that jacket. He's into safety. He's a safety person at his job, and
Oh,
he's
it
all
is.
about.
I got this. There's a store up in northern Michigan called Northern Normans.
Okay,
Oh my God, this was dirt cheap, and I'm like, I want it.
we have a store like that here, Harbor Freight,
Oh, this was just clothing. This one was just all clothing.
just clothing.
Yeah. And then I've got a blanket. We've got a blanket downstairs that I bought with my grandparents. Them two. I was staying with them,
Uh huh.
and I seen it, and it was only like $10, and I just happened to have it, and I bought it, and I have two shirts that I bought when I was a kid. One's like a Mexican, like an Indian design, and
Yeah.
it's got black pearlized buttons on them, snap ones, and then 3 on the wrist, and then another one with like bull riders,
Oh.
and it's purple, and then it's got the matching snap buttons. They're in the like right where the light from my camera's on my computer. They're like straight back and a little bit over, all the way in the corner. Because obviously I'm too fat nowadays to fit in them. I bought it when I was like like close to 30 years ago,
Yeah.
and I still have them.
Wow.
I'm not getting rid of them.
BJ, this is not the divine hat. I always wanted to take a look at the divine hat because I hear it all over. But no, this is just some lady. I just put on YouTube search button easy men's crochet hat, and this was the second one that popped up. And I went with that, and because so I can't remember. To go back to the pattern. Let me see. I can actually look at it now. Let me see. Let me check for you, and then I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat. How about that? How about that? Okay. Go to history. Here is the hat. Her name is Seren.
Seren.
Oh, you know her, Cam?
Well, I'm just really good at pronouncing names.
Oh,
I always have been. That's like a talent of mine. Like I watch Creative Grandma Glenda Winkleman. She's
yes.
sitting there. She'll look at it, and I'm like, I can blurt it right out. I'll blurt it right out.
I love Creative Grandma.
Oh, so do I.
That's the link for the lady. Her name is Seren's Crochet, and she's got 372K subscribers. So she's kind of successful on YouTube.
All right, I just hit row 60. I just finished row 63.
Wow.
Yeah. And God told me
what?
Because God told me that I'm grounded until I get this finished.
Okay.
And he said if I want to, I can quit anywhere from in between 65 to like 85 rows if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
My feet haven't been killing me so much at the stores as much.
Yeah. No, they haven't.
My mom gave me this tool this weekend. It's like a file.
Uh-huh.
I've got dead skin on my heels.
Oh, okay.
And this side's like really, really, really rough.
Yes.
And then this side's not nearly as rough at all. You start with the rough side, you sit there and go all the way around my heel, and then use this to kind of like brush off the dead skin.
Oh, do you do
And
that?
I'm gonna do it tonight. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, I'll do it now. I won't put my nasty feet up here. Listen. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh my! And she got for my she got me these things for the corns on your feet.
Uh-huh.
She got me some medicated strips. Sandy, the first time I took them off, my corns went all the way down my big toes. I have one on the inside of my feet.
Uh-huh.
Them suckers covered the whole length of my big toe.
Oh,
They shriveled up to like that much.
that's
They
some
shriveled.
powerful medicine.
Yeah, and there were like these little smaller pads and then big pads. Hi, Iris. And then I put the smaller one on top and kind of put it down, and then the big one on top, and then it kept falling off when I walked. So I taped them up, and I did that, and then the last one, I didn't have any more tape, so I went
Uh-huh.
outside and they've been gone ever since. But that was some powerful stuff.
Am I saying, you said her name, you said Edith, and it just occurred to me, I've been saying Iris,
No, that's
and
the Spanish way of saying her name.
I've been saying Iris. I'm sorry.
That's the correct pronunciation, Iris.
Yeah, Iris.
Iris, like the flower. But I say
Yeah.
Iris.
Edith. Okay, but it's okay.
You know me, I'm bougie. I'm bougie.
You're bougie. Well, we all know that, Cam. You're bougie. You gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta do everything properly.
Right,
And
like the car Volkswagen, VW.
yeah.
I say Volkswagen,
Okay.
the German pronunciation.
So I have a question for Miss Perez. I don't know if I can call you Edith if you prefer, but is it okay if I just call you Iris? I don't know. Now I feel
She says,
Oh.
how can you say it in English?
say it in English. I have my maiden name has 2 L's in it. And in Spanish, when there's 2 L's together, they make a Y sound. So it's a y. It's not a sound. But I don't say it that way. I say it with an American. I say it the English way. I butcher my own last name. Actually, we all do. There's hardly anyone who says it right in my family.
Well, people mispronounce my name all the time.
And really,
Cameron.
Cameron. Yeah, Cameron. Wait, Cameron.
Cameron.
Someone who calls you that on YouTube? Cameron.
Nobody, but I'm just saying, people all the time I go into the world with like Cameron.
Mhm.
But it's
You know what?
Cameron.
It's Bago Day Crystal. She says Caron cakes.
Caron.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, not Caron. It's Karen. But
The E, the way I pronounce it, I make the E and A, Cameron.
mhm,
My dad just says Cameron.
Cameron. Cam.
When my dad or his parents ever came up with that name, I shall never know.
With Cameron?
Yeah. Where they ever came up with it, I don't know if it's Scottish, Armenian. But you want to know you want to hear something funny? You want to know what the pronunciation, the meaning of my name is?
What?
Crooked nose. No joke. No joke. I'm not kidding. But it actually fits me well because I do. Look, you can tell my nose is off-centered. Watch my fingers.
Let's see. Let me make you big.
Yep, watch my fingers.
Oh.
So see, like this side is like in, like pushed in, and
Mm-hmm.
this side is like pushed out. See, you can kind of see it like bowed out. And I didn't. I swear I didn't break my nose as a kid or
No,
nothing.
you didn't break your own nose to match your name.
Nope. I don't know. And it's always been like that for as long as I can remember.
What Freaky Geek says his parents somehow knew he's been in front of a camera on YouTube, so they added part of camera into his Cameron into his name. So you would be on. He's saying, Freaky Geek. Refresh my
Well,
memory.
Freaky, I'm a
Is he
junior
a man or a woman?
man.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's the flower icon in his picture, in his thumbnail that threw me off.
My dad's name is Cameron, so I'm technically a junior.
Oh, well, then that's how they came up with that name.
But his parents,
Oh,
my grandma and grandpa Greg, I don't know where they ever got that name. Because my grandma only had siblings.
your grandma only had siblings? What?
Or sisters.
Oh, okay.
And then give me 1 second to finish this side and I'll tell you. I know there's Tom and Ed
Mm-hmm.
on my dad's side, on my grandpa Greg's side. And Tom was my grandpa's twin, whom my grandmother called Charlie Ratnose.
Hmm.
And on occasion, I'll call my dad that in remembrance of his dad.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually met my great uncle Edward's wife and son, Ruth and Wick. Open sesame.
Ruth and Rick. Ruth and. Did you say Rick or Wick?
Wick is in a Kindle Wick.
That's what I thought you said. Yeah.
So Charlie, and then there's Edward, James. Well, James is the oldest, born in 1915.
Mm-hmm.
Edward, born in 1917, died in 94. Then Charlie, born in 1920, died in 1989. And then Thomas, or Tom,
Mm-hmm.
born 1920, died in 1996.
Wow. Hi, Franca. Franca.
Franca!
Listen, long time no see. Come in. Did you catch Cammy? Did you catch Jada's live this week? I didn't.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. How
We
was
had
that?
Oh, it was good. She had her other employee of the month showed up,
Who?
Katie.
Oh, okay.
So Jada had the two of us working, and the two of at the end we ended up going on strike.
Why?
So we're like, we aren't working anymore. You've worked us hard enough.
See, I started without you. I was telling in the beginning of my live today that I wasn't able. I haven't been on YouTube a lot, even to watch Jada. I haven't. At night I'll go on YouTube, but there's hardly anyone on. Dana's always on. I always
Yeah.
have her on. I always run her every day. So even if I'm not there talking, she's running. She's always running in my house. So, but this morning I had nobody. I didn't even turn on my computer though.
I just realized something.
What?
My cousin who got married,
Mm-hmm.
guess what I didn't add?
Wait.
The cousin
What?
who just got married in September.
Yeah. Guess what you
On
didn't
my
add? You didn't
on
add
his-
the spouse?
A good thing you had me check on this, Sandy.
Okay. You're late. That's a month ago, right?
Yeah, a month and a half ago.
Cameron,
No, yeah, a month and a half ago. This month will be 2 months.
you gotta add it. Hopefully she doesn't watch me. See?
Right.
Your secret
She
your
doesn't.
secret's safe.
Yeah, she'd never watch this unless I told her to go to Hook Crochet, which she probably never would do.
Right. Well, that's good. I know sometimes I like to go on other people's panels. Then I can tell my secrets because none of my, people are,
Yeah,
are
like
watching.
I can go on Dana's live,
Yeah.
your live, Kelly's live, and spill all my secrets in my
So
family.
the news that I have that I can't share, I'll share it on Dana's live today because I'm excited. But I can't share it here, so I'll share it on Dana's.
So you want to? Here's my Greg's parents' names: Hartoon, HAROUTOUN, Armenian,
Oh, Armenian.
and then her mother's name is Marguerite.
Hmm. Did I? Did I smear you?
I like that name. And then her parents are Casper and Marianne.
Casper with a C or a K?
Okay,
Nice.
and then Hartoon's is Philippos and Alice.
My husband's grandmother's name is Natividad. Means Christmas.
Natividad.
Yeah.
The one word I know in Armenian is Banali or Banalis, which is key or keys.
Oh,
Now my grandma knew swear words in Armenian, but she refused. She was not that kind of person. She would never swear.
no. My grandmother neither. One grandma would swear and the other one would not swear. Sandrine, hello. Yeah, my dad's mom was a profanity hero, but my mom's mom never any profanity.
Neither of my grandmas really swore. Now I can only speak for my grandpa Hunter over there. He had one specific word he used, and I'm not saying it.
Okay.
On YouTube, I'll give you the abbreviations.
Okay.
GD.
Oh, I don't like that one. I don't like that one.
That was his, and then it. GD it at the end.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that one.
That was his most famous line.
That's one I can't tolerate. I don't like that.
But I can't speak for my grandpa Greg. I don't know if he ever was a cusser, but he had to have been because he was a sailor.
Oh,
And
well
you know
then,
what
yeah.
they say? Sailors can cuss. You cuss like a sailor.
Yes.
But when my grandma's great grandma Shamlian died in October of 1927 due to a ruptured appendix.
Ooh.
And oddly enough, I never knew this, but it kind of runs in the family. My grandma had her taken out when she was 8.
Uh-oh. What's going on with your sound?
My
Is it? You're like going in and out.
I was plugging in my computer.
Oh. Are you low battery?
I'm getting to it. It's at 39%.
I'm gonna plug mine in too. Hold on. Let me grab it. Hold on. Oh, here. I'm behind you, Cammy. Can you see me? I'm behind you.
That's okay. And then my dad's cousin, said she had her appendix taken out too.
Well, nobody
And
really
then
knows what appendi. Nobody really knows what they're for.
they do absolutely nothing. It's just on your rectum for dangling
Yeah.
there for decoration. That's what my cousin said. She's a nurse. She goes, think of it as a decoration. It's just there to
Like
look pretty.
hmm.
And then my grandpa, he almost died from it. Him.
Mm-hmm.
It ruptured. And if you don't get to the hospital in time after it's ruptured, you can and will die from it because of the poison. And the day after my surgery, I was just curious. I said, "So, Doc, how bad was it?" He goes, "I guarantee." He goes, "What time did you get here yesterday?" And I said, "About 9:45." He goes, "I guarantee to you, if you would have waited 15 to 20 more minutes, or even half an hour, it probably would have ruptured." Because he goes, "It was pretty swollen." He goes, "I looked at your CT scans or whatever, and it was swollen then, and it was still swollen at 6 when we did your surgery."
Mm.
And I'm terrified. I'm on enough medications as is,
Mm-hmm.
and I would I I have a leery thing of painkillers as is. I
Mm-hmm.
only took them as soon as I got home, and then I think that night, and I didn't take them.
Dinner's ready.
I gotta go. Dinner's ready.
Okay.
I'll see you on Auntie Dana's live.
Yes, and I'll tell you guys that news.
Yep. All right. Bye.
Okay. Bye, Cammy. My nails are getting really long. They're interfering when I text. I just sent a text to my husband. Um, I had to redo it because my nails are in the way. I have to get them um cut down. You're just way too long. It's kind of difficult to put like contact lenses in with them, but more difficult to take them out because you have to grab them. Dear goodness gracious. Sorry about that. Yeah, well, and if for those of you who are just coming in, I am working on a hat for my other son. Gonna ship it to him. He actually ordered 5 hats. And I said, I'll send you one. He's got some friends who supposedly they want hats, but I don't know. I feel like if I make them a hat, are they going to wear it? I don't know. I don't want to do all that work for nothing. you know? Okay, okay. Did I mess up here? Back. I think I messed up. I think I might have messed up. I think I did. Well, can I fudge it? I can fudge it. Yeah. Here, I'll fudge it. Mm. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me on the next row. Ooh, yeah, I messed up. That's because I'm talking. Yeah, you know what, babe? Penn State colors. Penn State is actually navy. But you know Bradley, he won't care. Or maybe they do have navy and royal blue. I don't know. I wonder. Let's see online. Let's see online. What is this? Really? No royal at all? That sucks. Hmm. Yeah. Well, oh well. He's not a he's not a picky guy when it comes to colors and stuff. I certainly wasn't going to go out and get more yarn for the hat. Just first of all, I didn't want to go out anywhere, and then if I did, I had to go to. I did have to go to Hobby Lobby to get my refund because last week I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought 2 skeins of yarn because they were on sale. But I got home and I realized the lady did not put the 30% off, and she charged me full price. So I had to go there this week and tell them about it, and they're like, "Do you have the yarn?" But why do I need the yarn? But yeah, they wanted the yarn. And I said, "Well, I know exactly what yarn I bought. I can show it to you." Um, but no, they said, "No, forget it. We'll give you the refund." But it took forever. It took forever for them to figure out how to give me the refund. It was only like $2.64, but still, it was like I was trying to get $1 million out of them. It took way too long for the effort, way too much effort for the price that I got refunded. It was just so stupid. But I wonder how many other people she charged full price to last week for things that were on sale, you know? I just got to make sure I pay attention. I used to always pay attention, you know, and never did anybody ever make that mistake because Hobby Lobby, they mark everything. There's no scanning. There's no UPC codes to scan. They put everything manually in their computer. Well, let me see. I am going to do this link again. If anybody wants to come up here, feel free to join. Okay, but Give me just a second. I gotta adjust something on my husband's work phone. Hold on. Okay. I didn't go anywhere. I'm just here. And you let's see. Okay. All right. Oh, is that what you meant, Franca? I read that. I'm like, who is that typo? He had your fingers adjusted on the keyboard. So yeah. Um darn, it didn't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if anybody wants to come on up and join me and hang out and sit here for a while and do some crochet, I'll be here for another half an hour, and then we go over to Dana's house. That's our Thursday lineup. You know, Dana's after me, and then after her is Sandy, another Sandy. Then we have usually it's Rosalie, then Mimi Cat, then Dana again. Is it the 5th? No, it's not the 5th. Okay, that's tomorrow. I'm just trying to see. Her making meat. I don't see it yet. Can't find your making meat, Dana. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, what happened to Granny Banana? She went to the hospital? I know, right? Oh, VJ, Rosalie is Yarn It Out. Do you not know her? Rosalie comes on after Left is Right with Sandy. She's a real fun gal. She just had a move. She moved from New York to Ohio. 3 hours, and it's the 5th of November. Oh, yeah, for you. Yeah, we have. Franca, I keep forgetting that you're in the UK. I don't know why. I think you're here. When I was first making this hat, it was not hat. It was just a round circle. And I thought, well, I'm messing it up because this is never going to turn into a hat. Then suddenly it just turned into a hat. I really like it. I think I now have a new favorite hat pattern, even though it's the most boring hat pattern in the world. Yeah, very boring. But it is nice. I'm not a hat expert, but I think I finally stumbled on a hat that is easy to make. And that's what I put in the search button, in the search bar. Easy men's crochet hat. Just easy. I don't want to have to think. And this one, yeah, there's no thinking involved. It's just sometimes with these back post double crochets, they act up, and they don't want to the yarn doesn't want to cooperate. Speaking of, wait, Chester? 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 Where's my Chester? Chester? Chester! I gotta find him, see where he is. He's just way too quiet. Oh, hi, Chester. You know, come. You need blanket. Here you go. Boy, pretty. Eat. He used to come when he was called, and now he got out of that habit. I find it so hard to do the back post. Yeah, that back post. Sometimes it's the yarn is stubborn. You know, you gotta dance. You know, with the yarn. I don't like is back loop only. That is my least favorite. Back loop only. Mm-mm. I mean, I like the way it looks. Looks nice, but I hate it. I haven't done it in a year. I don't know. Maybe I would feel differently because my crochet skills have and my crochet skills and crochet um, favorites, preferences, my crochet preferences change as I as the years go on, you know? I don't know where this man is. He's taking long. Mr. Hook, you need to come here. All right. Are you almost home? Sometimes my husband annoys me. Did you hear that, babe? You're annoying me right now. Okay, I just got the notification that Dana's going to go on in go live in 30 minutes. Now I'm trying to open up the link for her making me and I don't see it anywhere. It's just so weird. Okay. Where are you, Dana? I can't find you. I can't find you. Okay, here it is. There she is. And that is for a half an hour from now. Oh, thank you. Thank you, VJ. We did it right at the same time. Now you're double. You got double Dana. I'm hoping since another YouTuber ended her live that I would get, hopefully they'll come over here. But I know a lot of people are starting to go live at this time. I can't do the crab stitch. You're welcome. And, oh, you can't do the crab stitch. Yeah, you know what? The crab stitch, I've tried it before. I didn't have a problem with it, but I bet you now I would. How? I don't understand. My husband's saying, "Oh, how?" It's because you're taking long. You're taking long. That's why you're annoying me. You're taking so long. I don't know how many stops you're making. This head is going to be very warm. Nice and warm for him in that Pennsylvania. One thing though about Pennsylvania, they don't have our wind. You know, our wind is really annoying. I was at the park yesterday and it was a perfect temperature, you know, for what I was wearing. I had like two pairs of pants on, a pair of boots, 3 layers on top, and a hat, a hoodie, a hood. And so it was perfect. I wasn't cold at all. Then the wind came to visit. Oh, that wind. It like lowers the temperature about 15 degrees when it blows. It's just so harsh. Plus, we're out in the open, open field, forest. So, and there's hardly any trees where the park is. It's I mean it's a forest, there's a lot of trees there, but where the park is, there's no trees. There's a couple of trees and some bushes, but mostly it's just all open grass. So the pooches can run around, and Chester always thinks he's like the mayor of that park. Chester thinks he's in charge, and nobody could be in the park without him. I know, right, Franca? But that's how he is, my husband. When he goes to the store, it's not a quick, you know, errand. He makes several stops along the way and goes to several other places. So his name is Ian, and he always takes us on an excursion. So I call him excursion. You're on an excursion. It's like a whole journey to get home, you know. Okay, so 2 minutes. He's gonna yell at me when he comes home. Don't yell at me. Okay. Um Excuse me. Excuse the yawn. Yeah, he's been on the road for like almost 2 hours. I know his work is far, but it's not 2 hours far. For those of you who don't know, my husband is a bird watcher, and he likes to stop in areas to see birds and take pictures of birds. I know. God, that's funny. He likes to take pictures of birds, and then he comes home and he looks at the pictures of the birds, and because when he's taking the pictures, he's just spray. He calls it spray and pray, spray and pray. So he like clicks the camera, and then at home he says a prayer, and hopefully he gets a good picture of the birds. But he doesn't do anything with the pictures. He should sell them. He actually did get a commission for a picture from our neighbor. She took that picture and we gave her the chip, whatever, you know what I mean, those little things that had the picture in it. And and she took it to Walgreens and had it printed out, and she put it in a frame for her husband. It was a picture of a hawk. He loves hawks. So that's what he did. Yeah, it's the place where he works is actually about an hour away. Now you factor in the traffic, you're looking at about 90 minutes. A stop to the store, maybe 95 minutes. But I mean, come on. He does stop and look at the birds. Excuse me for yawning. I'm sorry. I'm just I didn't have any coffee today. I've been trying to drink nothing but water all day. I know, Franca, he really should. He should make a commission, some kind of commission for the pictures he takes. He takes quite a lot. He actually had to get an external hard drive for his computer to hold all the pictures. I love when this yarn, it kind of squeaks. It makes some squeaky sounds. Because acrylic, plastic. So it's basically soft plastic is what the hat is made out of, you know, and it squeaks. Yeah, you're right, Franca, because the lady, our neighbor who bought a picture, she gave us $50 for just the picture, just to be able to print the picture for herself. I mean, we were just going to give it to her. We didn't charge her, but you know, she's she did come up and give us two gift cards, $25 each to the store for the store. So that was cool. And no, it wasn't the wine store. David is back. Thank you, David. Just in time. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer because Dana's coming on and we'll have to go and raid her. Not much of a big raid though. But whatever. I know, YouTube is being annoying to me. They won't, the number of subs that I have, it will go up and then immediately go back down 10 or 5. And then it will shoot up and then go back down. It's like YouTube doesn't want me to go past 922. And it was like that a while for 800 something. So that's just can be upsetting. But who knows? Maybe for my birthday, I will be at 1K. I just recorded a perfectly wonderful conversation with Granny D for an upcoming scheduled video. That's wonderful. I know she was on with you Tuesday, right? Seems like yesterday. Seems like just yesterday. I was watching you, but that was Tuesday. I did not make any dinner today. Never look a gift horse in the house. What? Never look a gift horse in the house. In the mouth. Oh, were we talking about? You're probably responding to something I said, but I already forgot what I said to make you reply with that. My mind is a blank. I'm 51 in a month. 1970, huh? Yeah, I have about less than a month to go until my birthday. Finally. Chester, mute that, please. Mute it. Thank you. Oh, 50, not, oh. I know, David. 59. You want to sit here while I... Come on, say hi to the people.
Okay.
With Chester.
Chester.
Yeah.
Well,
Chester, here.
I can show, since I don't know this is a crochet, but I'll show some of
What's
my
this package?
photos that she's talking about. Just a few.
What's the package?
It's something I bought from eBay or something.
Oh. Your birthday present?
Yeah, my birthday present. Yeah, my own birthday present. Okay, well, here's one of my photos. I don't know if you can see it. Shut up, people. There's one. You can see it. Shit. There's an owl I took over, not far from here. And that same owl, I might have shown this. Oh, this one here. It was the same shot. Peekaboo. Sandy's taking care of something right now. Just a few. And that was the same one taking a bath. Have you ever seen an owl take a bath? I if you could see. This light is just reflecting. Uh, So anyway, yeah, Penn State colors. This is it. This is probably what Sandy is gonna crochet. Just a hummingbird. See it? I don't know if you see it. Probably can't see it. Let's see what else are my favorite. So many. Oh, shoot. Not the prettiest. I don't know where my good pictures are. They're on my laptop. There's an osprey. Can they see? You almost done with that? Ooh, this is one of my favorite. This is what they call a Caspian tern. They dive for fishes. I got it within inches of the water. Oh, great. Pork is falling. You almost done, Dave?
I am. Here I come. You can leave.
I can leave now. Hello, Johnny.
Mhm.
Hello.
Okay, you guys know that I don't like room temperature water, so I had to get my cold water, which wasn't ready. I had to put a lot of ice. And then I got some cantaloupe. Mmm. I have a friend that's born on December 5th also.
Okay.
Mm. You want some? You want some cantaloupe? Chester loves cantaloupe. You want some cantaloupe? Here you go. Good boy. Chester loves fruit. He loves blueberries, cantaloupe, mango, strawberries, no cherries because of the pits, but he likes apples. He loves fresh fruit. Since I got Chester, I've been eating more fresh fruit because now when I see fresh fruit, I'm like, oh, that's the fruit for Chester. So Chester's helping me eat healthy. I met someone in Italy who is, oh, wow. Mm, mm. People remember my birthday because I was born exactly 10 years after JFK got shot. Sad day when that happened. All over the world, people were sad about that. You want more? Let me find a small piece for you. Okay. Here you go, babe. Good job, Chester. Yeah, that's the date, David. November 11/22. Chester is a vegan. No, not at all, Franca, because he loves his chicken. He loves chicken. No vegan. Yeah. I was saying that Chester likes fresh fruit. So Franca asked if he was a vegan. Nope. He loves the chicken. Loves the chicken.
And mango.
What date? Pearl Harbor, David? What is that? Elaborate on that. That cantaloupe was good this time, huh? Hit or miss. What? Oh, yeah, Pearl Harbor, December 7th. My birthday is December 8th. Not the same year. Yeah. I know somebody whose son is born on Pearl Harbor Day, and she not happy about it. I mean, he's her son's already 30, and she still complains about it. Hmm, well, what can you do? Does anyone know what time they were born? What time of day? Do you know that information about yourself? I was born at 12:04 p.m. So right at lunchtime on Thanksgiving Day when I was born. So I used to love to hear my grandmother tell me this story every day on my birthday. She would call me and she says, "Happy birthday. I remember the morning. Your mommy was going to the hospital and now it was Thanksgiving. I didn't know if I was going to be able to make the turkey, but you were born right away. So then I come home and make the turkey." I prefer to joke about the Feast of the Immaculate Conception, which is December 8th. I didn't know that. About 7 a.m. Mm. I don't think the hospital that I was born in still is exists today. I don't think it is exists. 4:30 p.m. My kids were born. The older one was born like 7:30 something. I don't have that memorized. Um, and the other one was born early in the morning at 3:30. But I was in labor for a long time with that one. So he finally came out, you know, when he was on his due date. But when I was in labor, it was my wedding anniversary. So that's how we got to spend our anniversary. Okay. Google other events. Yeah, I got a Jimmy John's worst sandwich ever.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Not for dogs.
I got it because I was watching The Sopranos last night,
Mhm.
and he was holding an Italian sub, and it made me had a taste for it.
You could have got an Italian stuff from Rubino's.
Yeah, but they don't deliver.
You could still pick one up.
Oh, I'm over it. Let's see here. And we're down to 3 people in the chat. It was a boring day. Well, you can't win them all, right? But 1962 wasn't boring for your family. Your mom wasn't bored, I'm sure. 9699 at 9:50 a.m. 3 days away from 9999, huh? I had a friend whose baby was born. She was the first baby born in Illinois in 1990. That was my friend, my neighbor across the street. And she was in high school when that baby was born. I forget her name. Forgot her name. But she lived across the street from me, and so she made the front page. Her picture was on the front page. First baby born in Illinois. Oh, so you're kind of Irish twins, huh? You're technically Irish twins then. Dot and Doug. Is your sister a D name too? Got Dot, Doug, David? Are you all D's? Like the Kardashians, they're all K's? Yeah, so you're technically Irish twins of the if you have two babies within 365 days of each other, that's Irish twins. My son's first birthday was the day I received the news that I was going to have another baby. So Mama got a present too on baby's birthday. My son had his radio on today, and I got this song that he was playing stuck in my head. They picked name out of the blue for my Lynn. So just Lynn. I kind of named my first son Ryan after my husband. My husband, he used to go by Ian. They would pronounce his name Ian back then. Now he says Ian. But he didn't want his son to have that name because he didn't like his name. Because he would always have to spell it for people. And so we picked the next best thing, Ryan. So it rhymed with Ian. But now we call him Ian. But I can't say Ian. I hardly ever call him Ian. Because I met him and he was Ian. Right?
Yeah.
Ian. But I don't even call him that. Franca, you never heard of Irish twins? Maybe that's an American thing. Yeah, Irish twins. If the mom gives birth to two separate babies within 365 days of each other, they're Irish twins.
It's not politically correct anymore.
No? Why?
It's because it's slur.
It's a slur?
Yeah.
Why? Are we saying that Irish people have a lot of babies? I don't. I was going to say something and it was worse. Yeah, anyway, that's what they call them. There's one set of those in my family. Cousins, two cousins of mine. They were born 9 months apart. 9 or 10. I think 10. Albert. Oh, I remember. I remember you telling me, not me personally, but telling that story on Alive. Oh, Franca. I know somebody who named their baby Brett Michael. And I thought that was funny. After the Guns N' Roses lead singer. Is it Guns N' Roses? No. Brett Michael is from what band? Brett Michaels.
I'm here with
Poison. Is it poison?
I don't know, but Chester is giving me a facial.
Now I have to Google that. It's not Guns N' Roses. Poison. Yeah, it's poison. Really? Listen to this fun fact. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, Irish immigrants were held in contempt. In fact, that is where the St. Patrick's Day parade comes from, making Irish people visible. Douglas Fairbanks. After the movie star Douglas Fairbanks. My husband was named for Ian Fleming, the author of James Bond. Yeah. And his sister was named for Ingrid Bergman. How about your other siblings? What were they named for? I was named, there's a Spanish, not Mexican, a Spanish singer. His name is Sandro. Look him up, Sandro. My mother named me after him. So Sandra. But I had my name legally changed when I got married. So I changed both my first and my last name. Why not? 2 for 1. Yeah, I know that name, but I don't know what he's in. To me, it sounds like I was guessing baseball player, but I'm thinking of Ernie Banks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this chat and I'm going to put the link again for Dana right here. Everybody can go over there. She's running a couple of minutes late, but I have an appointment that I have to get to. So I'm going to get ready for that. And I will see you all later. Take care and stay safe. And thanks for coming by.